This is absurd in the extreme to talk about Iran suddenly representing a threat. We know Iran doesn't represent a threat. We know that Iran has no technical capability to enrich on the level that they've talked.
The Iranians continue on the path to acquiring nuclear weapons.
We cannot allow Iran to get a nuclear weapon. And we will never take military options off the table.
They are determined to wipe you off the map, calls your country a stinking corpse. If Iran acquires nuclear weapons, all the other countries will acquire them too.
Where are they going to get the uranium hexafluoride? They've got 100 kilograms provided by China. That's enough to do low-level testing. But to actually run a cascade that enriches uranium, Iran will have to use its own indigenous supply of uranium ore, which is heavily contaminated with the element molybdenum. Iran can't separate molybdenum from its uranium.
We cannot allow Iran to get a nuclear weapon.
That the Israeli intelligence, the human intelligence from sources inside Iran, was handled inside the White House exclusively and not at the CIA. In other words, the CIA did not get a chance to analyze it and make an assessment. It was stovepiped is the word for, it's the word we use for intelligence to please. The history of Bush and Cheney is that they don't trust the CIA. They think it's not creative enough when it comes to looking at hard information. The flavor of the week is there's new intelligence from the Israelis, the Israeli Secret Service that's being circulated in Washington, saying that indeed there is evidence that brand new evidence from human sources that Iran is trying to make a bomb. So we have this same old game going back and forth as we did before 2003. But the CIA told the White House, we have found no evidence of a major ongoing weapons program, and they also warned the White House that if they were to, their assessment was if the United States did attack Iran, there's been much talk about that, pro and con, it could play right into Iran's hands and create an even bigger problem for us all over the Middle East.
We cannot allow Iran to get a nuclear weapon.
The Iranians continue on the path to acquiring nuclear weapons, and it's a great threat.
This is absurd in the extreme to talk about Iran suddenly representing a threat. We know Iran doesn't represent a threat.
And it's a great threat. And it's a great threat. And it's a great threat. They are determined to wipe you off the map, calls your country a stinking corpse.